Hello, hello, my green skin. Morning. It's a horrible morning to have a curse, and unfortunately, the joke picks win again. Mystic Quest morning, I guess. I hope you guys are enjoying the Mystic Quest. As we continue on, today I have with me Bob the Marauder, and who knows who else will show up on our little fun game here. So we'll see who goes up, and we'll see who shows up, and we'll see who comes to have fun. Um, as always, we are a retro community. We have a group of retro people that enjoy the stream and are a part and who've helped out with it. Hers 218, Captain Rum Panda, Mitch Maddox. We have ourselves a LCX. We have ourselves a bunch of other fun people that show up in the group. And we are thankful for their help, and their links are in the description. If you want to help out the local group and give them some support and give them some love, because we always could use a little more help out there in the groups out there. We're also supporting the Dream of House Hippo creators. We are working on let's get those shirts sold, boys. Everyone remembers the myth. Everyone remembers the legend of the House Hippo, and we all believe in House Hippo. I'll be getting my mug shortly. Okay. So back to the game. We are, like I said, we are playing some Mystic Quest, and we are doing some questing. Yes, we are. And we are kicking some mage butt right now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The music should be turned down low enough that shouldn't get copyrighted. We are hoping. So how are you today, Mr. Bob the Marauder?
Honestly, I don't even know how to answer that. I'm kind of just here.
You're waiting.
That true neutral, like not happy, not angry, just kind of. Yeah,
I'm in a good mood. And then I wake up and I don't feel like I want to kill myself. I'm good. That's how I look at it.
Now that you said that, YouTube's gonna put like a little tab on our video saying like, "Hey, if you need help, call this number."
That's fine. I totally support that. But no, I had a morning where I'm just like, shoot me. Last couple days, I've been sick, so it's just been shoot me. The last couple days, I've been like, I'll wake up and be like, you know when you're so sick that you can't open your eyes properly because it's just like the goo and the gunk, and you're like you hear that click sound where your eyes are slowly opening because you're just that sick, and everything is mucused up.
And you can barely where I couldn't open my eye, and I actually had to use my fingers to force my eyelids open. I've been that sick before.
Yeah, where you're so ill, it's like your nose is so plugged. I'm still fighting it, but I'm nowhere near where I was. You know, if this downside is one of my tricks I used to use, I can't use on this floor. Like when I now that my place I'm on like one of the mainer floors. I don't want to wake up with my junk out and because what I would do is I'd walk up to a window naked and just take a big fucking heavy breath of air. And that would clear me up a little bit. I can't do that now because, I'm on a floor that, someone's, the the place next to me that has kids might see that. So I can't exactly do that anymore. In my other place, I could get away with that because no one's going to see. But now I'm like, shit, yeah, no, I can't.
The benefit of being second story.
Yeah. Man, if you're on a higher floor, man, I used to. Oh, we got 3 people today. Help 3 people. Yeah, no, it was for me. It was like I used to do that back in the day, and no, when I used to live up in the attic, that was actually how I would get rid of my colds almost instantly by doing that. I'd feel better after that. I used to take a run when it was cold, but I don't live in a part of town where I can get away with going and taking a run. unfortunately, I'm in that like rough area where you're just like, oh, do you want to risk taking a run out here? It's
We're
like,
gonna
nah.
assume you're running from some sort of association that is not federal.
No, I'm not. I'm not running from anyone that like. I'm not running from like any bad situation. But yeah, no. You see up here. Up here, it's the gulls. Like where I had one place where the gulls were bad, but where I'm at now, it's like I got to deal with all the mountain lions and bears and other things that will be propping around. And then when winter rolls around, it's too bloody cold. So I'm kind of damned if I do, damned if I don't, right, boys? And yeah. I haven't done runs in a while. You know what? I want to go back to doing the mall walks with the old people at the old peoples at the kiddies. I want to go back to doing. I was doing that a lot. I was doing the early mall walks, and that really did help out back in the day. It actually did serve its purpose. I'd like more mall walks. Thank you. Oh wow, these guys kicked their ass today. And yeah, no, we had a yeah. So it looks like talking to people, and it looks like right now we're going to be doing 2 off and 2 on. So Monday and Tuesday are going to be our late night streams, and then Wednesday and Thursday are going to be our morning streams. So we're kind of keeping true to everyone who's been a part of the group. And that way, if anyone wants to feel like, you know, I'm not burning anyone down by doing that. So it's like a nice way of having it. I think that's fair, right?
What are we doing?
Basically Monday, Tuesday, 7:30 streams.
Afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah, and
okay,
then Wednesday and Thursday are going to be morning streams, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, till noon.
Yeah, that's not going to be too bad.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Both characters are confused. This might go bad. Oh, good. That one's blind, too. Whew! Oh, that was a little scary. Both guys were confused. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I am legitimately fighting. I'm trying to not waste any mana seeds right now until I can use them. I'm going for it full bore here, guys. I'm trying to do a complete kill run where I kill everybody in the mission. But these bloody fucking Sphinxes and their annoying secondary attack is so freaking annoying. Oh, okay. Now she's confused. Yay, she's confused and blind. Thanks! Oh, I hate these things. There we go. So no,
got that Helen Keller debuff.
Yeah. She was smarter than people actually thought, though. That was an interesting thing. Although, if reports are to be said, Helen Keller was not as good as people like to think. Like, apparently she was actually a little more, it was more people putting words in her mouth, apparently. Which has come out recently. That was like a couple years ago they were talking about that. I wonder how much truth that is in that putting there. So, yeah, we're seeing who shows up. So I guess it's more. I guess it's finally more back time to go back to our usual Hassan Piker news, Hassan Watch, or as we like to call it, Doggate or Puppygate. You know, from the fence.
Collargate.
Collargate. From the fence to the tree, Kaya should be free. So, one of his dogs, this guy would use some really aggressive collars on his doggos. And his previous dog, there's shots of his previous dog having a unfortunate thing of blood around its neck. One of his other dogs, Fish. That was a dog that he pulled the tail of. And there's another scene where he starts screaming at the dog, like he's like, trying to get the dog to do something, and the dog just freaks out and goes right to place. Because that's what he's taught. You have to do this. So he goes and sits down, and then he starts yelling at the dog louder until the dog goes back to place, because it's an electrifying saga. It really is. So...
Oh, that was dirty.
That was dirty. You know what, Michael? I'm totally shocked. Well, Kaya's shocked. I'm not really.
And we're pulling out all the stops using all the buzzwords.
Yep. Electrifying, isn't it?
No, I'm almost feeling the jolt of some energy here.
Yep. Nothing to wait.
All right, that's enough of that.
Okay.
I was like, I can't think of any more. Enough of that.
Okay.
I was already scraping the barrel with that last one.
Yeah. But, like, we kind of, like, again, like I said, does anybody expect somebody from like, he's a sociopathic narcissist. He's up there on that high level of just, like, Jesus fuck. This is a guy, if you... I wouldn't leave this guy alone with kids. That's how much I'm at a point now with him. I'm actually shocked, or isn't shocked, like, Hassan shocked his dog shirt yet. Like, I really am kind of surprised that hasn't become a thing.
Make it on the same level as Let's Go Brandon.
Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't gotten there, where they had the Let's Go Brandon thing. But no, it just made me laugh because it was... The shock collar has become a thing, but yeah, his old dog has like wounds on its neck because he purposely was hurting his other dog. Jeez, I wonder, the guy who kinda has like no values and clearly doesn't give a fuck about any of this shit is in it for the money. I'm actually not closing a window, but I am actually moving a fan for the first time. Yeah, all morning. I've had my windows open all morning because I want that breeze. But no, it became a excuse me. It became a thing where, like, does anybody else like shocked by this guy? So my other favorite thing is he goes out to, I don't know if it's a protest or where he goes exactly, but he goes to this thing and he has a big old press pass. Nice big press pass, always looks nice. And the next thing he gets, which was kind of funny, is he gets himself a, here he is, nice press pass, but he's walking around with his dog. Bulletproof vest, press pass. As like, buddy, really, like, you clearly don't give a fuck about your animal. Why would you take... Oh, I love this dog. It's the most beloved dog. It's spoiled rotten. Here he is bringing his dog into what he considers a danger enough situation. So he meets his fans. This woman, sorry, I apologize. This Z comes up. My bad. I'm sorry. Don't want to make anyone upset about that. This Z walks up to him and goes, "Hey, Hassan, oh, you're one of my biggest fans." And Hassan, the second that woman, that Z, I apologize. The second that Z does, lets go of his hand, he instantly, and I do mean instantly, it's instantly like, oh, okay. Why are these buttons acting up? It's weird. Sometimes my LR buttons are kind of weird.
To finish the Chief's thought, he instantly wipes his hand off but tries to be sly about it.
Yeah, Like, he instantly, like, ew, he, like, removes his hand. I'm like, buddy, that's your fan, dude.
Because he doesn't truly support what they are.
Yeah, he doesn't. Uh-oh, are we having issues with the controls? Uh-oh. Okay, so,
It's one thing to talk about, it's another thing to witness it in front of you.
Yep, exactly.
I've been to many of those occasions.
Yeah, this guy is fake. Like, I've said it once and I'll say it again. This guy is super duper fake. Let's see if that worked. Uh-oh. Yeah, control functions. My controls are fucked up. Okay, we're gonna have to shut this off and turn it back on. Give it a sec, boys. Let's take a second. This happens every once in a while with ZX9 and my new controller. I was noticing the buttons weren't working. Again, like my LR buttons were doing something else. I gotta turn off Steam again, don't I? Yeah, I gotta turn off Steam. All right, Steam, it's working now. We should be seeing some life. Duct Tape Productions, down to a wire. Okay, we should have some life in a second. But yeah. I'm a little nervous now. It's not showing up. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. I was nervous for a second there. Yeah, no, my LR button stopped working. I was like, what the hell? No, but this shouldn't be a thing, you know? Like, yeah, like...
Yeah, sorry, you're being a little ADHD right now. I know you're doing the thing with the game.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix the buttons. I apologize. Yeah, okay, go ahead, Bob. You got something to say it.
Okay. Yeah, so after he wiped off his hands, I'm like, okay, sure, what if the person's stunk? If the person's stunk, it's like, okay, whatever. We've all been to conventions.
Yep.
But I'm genuinely starting to think, does he believe what he says? Does he have his own personal ideas? Or is he subscribing to, like, the Muslim philosophy of, I just touched something I shouldn't?
Can I be honest?
Yeah, because, you know, the guys in the Middle East, they would not want to be looking at the guy that
my feeling towards this is, this guy has no practical thought process when it comes to any of this shit. I think he is so fake that the community he's created scares him. He doesn't want that community. He doesn't like the fact that community has supports him. If he could walk away, he would, in all intents and purposes.
Then you should have done that before you even zapped your dog.
He's making money, and my theory's been for a while now. This guy actually legit is, you know, put it bluntly, I think he's being, you are going to be dressed up as a blanket and sneak up and zap him. Yeah, maybe. No, my theory is that he's a paid situation. I think Clancy. My theory is now 100% that the people on Twitch and the people that they have on Twitch that are still on Twitch that normally would have been kicked off instantly, because again, I've had friends who used to be on Twitch who got permaban real quick, and they didn't say anything. Nothing compared to what Hassan Piker said. So my theory is that that they are bought. They are botted. So somebody is giving him a hell of a lot of money to keep him on. That's my theory.
A purchase bought, not bought as in robot.
Yeah. He's been bought out. That's my theory.
Bought
my
out,
theory
yeah. Because I was like, botted is another thing entirely.
Yeah, we can call it internet persona going completely off. No, because that's the thing. There's no way people would keep him on. like Mike, I would say I've never seen someone kept on like Hassan Piker, like his little groupies. His groupies are kept on. And I've seen people get kicked off for less, like less, far less. It's crazy how he's still on their services.
Oh, geez.
That's wild.
Got a running theory for you.
Hmm?
I've noticed this with bread tubers. I don't know if it's like the male version of the Valley Girl accent, but their tone of speech.
Yep.
Very long-winded, very breathy, very condescending.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
the
I'm
last thing
wondering-
they said is some epic that Shakespeare himself wrote.
Yeah. Well, like I said, look at guys like look at the numbers. Like when you see people who are actually pushed and people who aren't pushed. Hassan is pushed, and it doesn't make a lick of sense why a guy like him would be pushed the way he's pushed.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken,
And like
well,
other
what
guys,
was Twitch's thing? It was like, something like 14 and up was the age range that they suggested on like the
Yeah.
store wherever you get it for tech.
yeah, like
I'm
that.
say
That's
be it an app store for the phone or be it some site you get it from. Like you go on the site on the computer, it's like 14 and up. And it's like you shouldn't be advertising most of this shit to kids.
Yeah.
Okay, as a kid, it wasn't until I was 16 that I sort of dipped my toes into politics before my peers, but that's just because I needed something in the background to listen to while I played my games, besides music. So I'd listen to guys like Sargon.
Well, I never even. I would never even. Oh wait, Cartman's singing voice. Yeah, I don't know what to think about it actually. You know, for me, it was back in the day. I was like I had 3 I know. I guess he wasn't around for that. I guess he can't contest this, but way back in the day, back when I had my N64 and my Super Nintendo, I used to have a lot of old TVs I got at yard sales, and I had 4 TVs all going at once, and it was just different news stations. Like I was weirdly psychotically religious to TV. There was a couple years where I had nonstop TV going. That turned out to be
one of those
really
moments
bad.
where I really have to question: do you have ADHD? That is the most ADHD thing I have heard anybody do in the old era.
Yeah, I don't do that now, but I
It's
still
the
have.
equivalent of somebody having Subway Surfers or like Clash of Clans or Clash Royale playing with their video while they're talking on TikTok.
Yeah, I used to run like I think everyone does at this point. Like, I mean, how many people have you seen have like how often have we had a D&D game and all of a sudden you hear in the background a video game music go off? That was happening way more than I'd care to admit, and I don't like that. That shit pisses me off actually as a DM, because without the concentration, we're already running on a broken signal with Discord. As much as Discord, I do appreciate that Discord lets us get away with some of the stuff we get away with on this. We're still kind of running on a system that is still very, very problematic. And I found myself constantly annoyed by the bullshit that was, you know, like, I need you to listen. And you can hear someone playing fucking, like, you can hear Pokemon in the background. I'm like, fuck,
Or
buddy.
a certain somebody cheering on the fact that they got a load of tungsten in Star Citizen or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, dude.
Yeah, hey, guys,
We're playing D&D.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, we're playing D&D. I don't give a fuck about your mind. Close it.
Yeah. I almost like, yeah, I like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever welcome him back.
Oh, dude, that shit had me so bad. I will not blame a person for wanting to put music on in the background. Like, maybe they're struggling to find the right playlist, like the right music for a fantasy setting.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of have playlists already ready to go. Because
Yeah.
since I do everything through my PlayStation, I use my phone for like the maps, the info, the data, the calculator, all that stuff.
Yeah. And now Bob has dice, and we need to get Bob more dice. He needs to become a great dice goblin like the rest of us.
I have
But
more
no.
dice.
Oh, you do have more dice now. Good.
Yes. It's called the goblins and the gnomes gave them back.
Okay.
I have more dice. How? They have been returned to me from the mysterious realm.
Yeah. At least you didn't have that one time where I dropped my dice box and I had to pick up like that was like 400 dice on the ground.
I think one of them was fed to a troll because it looks like it was corroded and has teeth marks on it.
Either that or you have rats.
I don't have rats, no.
Oh, rats or mice. You might need a cat. Might need to get a meow meow.
It was a bit. No, my dice are in good condition. It was just a bit.
Okay. Honestly, my friend was my friend told I went to my friend went to an apartment recently, like a really fucking ghetto apartment. Oh my god. A friend of mine's living in like the real shit part of town. Like I don't know how this place is still open. Like this place is fucking should be condemned in this really bad part of town. And the buddy there, they're like, you know, I'm walking through and I see two cats and there's like a litter box in the hallway. And I'm like, hey, why is there like a litter box and there's cats in the hallways? Oh, that's the building's cat. I went, the building's cat? Well, we need to get rid of the rats somehow. And the landlord wasn't doing anything, so they bought a couple cats and they leave them in the hallway. And they're fucking vicious too. They're not nice cats.
Can only imagine how that hallway smells.
Rancid. Well, they have a cleaning regiment now for the cats, so the cats at least have that. But I mean,
Yeah.
wretched.
Okay.
I mean, one of the doors. Okay. Literally, one of the doors. My friend has a giant sound wall up on his wall. I mean, an entire sound wall. That's not a joke. Like, he put a giant thing for there and then he actually stole the sound barrier from a school. Put it up, so when you get into his place, there's a little sound wall, and there's, like I said, this is a guy, you know what's funny about this? This motherfucker makes more money than I do, and this is all he could get that was within a decent price range. It's so bad in town. And that place is like $1,300.
Sheesh.
Yeah. And there are rats. They've
That is why I am
problems.
fortunate to have the rent that I do.
Yeah. Like rodent problems, like it's rough. Holy crap, is it rough in town, boys?
Word is, in my local area, the landlord's been getting rid of the tweakers more and more. You know, like meth heads and the like. Doing some more things to chase out random vagrants that arrive on the street. Because there have been a few times where people would show up because somebody else was selling them meth. Things I wouldn't know about because I'm on the second story, and as far as I know, it's just dead quiet at night.
I haven't run into any meth lately. We got a lot of immigrant kids in the area. That's the only thing. That's been something it's funny because it switches off every year. We'll see like a different group of immigrants in the area. That's been the new thing for the few things I've been dealing with. Like for example, the one place
I should say the thing about meth heads in my area.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Chicago and California, the meth heads around here aren't nearly as violent. Like, oh yeah, you could probably piss them off and they'd try to cut you or something, but it's not like California where you're just getting rushed from an alleyway. It's not a fucking goblin ambush.
Yeah. I haven't-
They'll more so just try to bitch at you like a Karen and then like walk away slowly with a hobble.
I haven't run into anything lately, but like, we there's some areas in town though just rough. I remember looking at a basement apartment for that was under $900, and for myself, and I remember thinking to myself, this is absurdly expensive. Like, really expensive, like shockingly expensive. I was like, Jesus fuck. And like, this place was rough. Like, there was like, I was like, why is this place this bad? Like, I don't want a cat, but I have to, like, I'm looking at getting a cat, a fucking, a lizard, iguana for the bugs. Like, I'm looking at getting all these natural creatures to deal with the situation at hand.
Oh, get a frog.
Yep.
Get yourself a Pepe.
Yeah. Frog. Yeah, you gotta get something that can hold its own against the cat, and frogs don't last long with cats.
Oh yeah. I'll say outside of maybe a fully grown iguana, what really can hold its own against a cat when it comes to lizards?
Yeah, an iguana would be good. You can just let a lagana, a lagana. Iguana. A lagana. Hello. Yeah, I know. You guys picked this Halloween game, Gamer Goddess. You guys picked it. I wanted Parasite Eve. I want Parasite Eve 2. I wanted Haunting Ground. You guys keep picking the games.
As Palpatine said, I love democracy.
Yeah. I'm playing Chrono Trigger next time, too. So it looks like we're going to have 2 morning and 2 afternoon. For you, it's going to be 2 evenings and two early morning streams.
For me?
No, for Gamer Goddess. It's going to be like 7. Yeah. There we go. We have activated Mystic Quest. Like, this was all supposed to be horror games. When I put up in a poll, the results never matter. Well, apparently they do now, because I legitimately haven't. I haven't had one where it hasn't been like a JRPG. JRPGs seem to win the fights every time. I don't care. I'll play the JRPG. Don't hear me complaining there. I just like, yeah, I want to play horror games. Well, by next week, if we've had everyone come and say what they have to say, we're gonna get going on the bars, and we'll be doing morning streams and then evening streams. I don't mind doing the evening streams. I think we get more traction at the evening streams around 7 o'clock. I do them earlier, but I have to work out and I have to do my dishes. There's few things in this build. There's few things I can do because I got a fucking messed up back. So there's few things I can do that are really don't have to mess up stuff. I never follow my poll results. I do all the time. Well, like, why have them then? I might as well just do whatever I want then. I don't mind because this means I can go through JRPG. I can play a JRPG all day. My only downside is I don't want to stop playing this. I want to keep going. Once the stream's over, I don't want to stop. I want to get go all the way through. I'm certain I missed something. Is that a chest or is that a? I don't know if that's a chest. I'm a little anxious because if that's a chest, I'm gonna have to go hunt that down. Because yeah, I want the chest. Yeah, I'm gonna just make sure. Like the big poll we have right now, will we have the will we have 3 morning streams and one and two and 1 night stream, or are we going to have 2 nights, 2 mornings, and then 1 late night with the fun that is the Flophouse? Which the Flophouse still gets attention to the channel, so yeah, we got 1 vote right now. If other people want to vote, bring it up. Yeah, the joke pick won again. Chronos Trigger. Oh, hey, one of my spirits fell off the encounter, broke his leg. A little sad about that today. I was like, no. He died. I have to get an idea what the viewers want. Doesn't mean I'll listen to them. So, Bob, I guess we're gonna start soon on the big one. Start about the nice fun that is the hay that is a heist at the Louvre. This was an interesting thing, right? Oh, Bob decided to either take a break or go do something. About giving me a heads up.
What? You're talking. Give me a second. But yes, very interesting. Keep going.
So the Louvre Louvre gets robbed a couple days ago. And yeah, there was a lot of stuff. They stole quite a few really priceless gems, priceless artifacts that would probably be estimated in the millions. And I truly wonder about that. Count Dankula had an interesting theory. His theory is that this actually was this was like a Saudi thing, and that the Saudis had robbed the Louvre. What's your thoughts on that?
I could see it if we're talking about, because it was odd that because most bank robberies or other robberies, they at least have a rough description of like what the guy looked like, even though he's wearing like a balaclava, it's fully concealed. It's like it's 2 men wearing balaclavas and winter coats with black gloves. They'd give details about that, but even through, I guess, security footage, they never mentioned particular details about like what they were wearing, what they looked like, you know, nationality-wise. And usually, if a news source is being that vague, it's not a white guy.
Well,
it's come to that point where if they don't describe anything about the guy, the people are just going to assume that, oh, it's probably a minority of some sort. That's how the media have been doing it for a while.
They don't have actual evidence of that. Like, they don't have evidence of anything. Like, these guys, apparently the CRTVs were turned off.
How?
Inside job, most likely.
Yeah, okay.
And they used a bunch of lifts to get up. And then they fucking got on scooters and they rode away.
I don't know why I find that to be so funny. The getaway vehicle is scooters and you're in France.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of the witch from Wizard of Oz.
No, I was singing a song from the, you know, I
like the one about fried onions.
Okay. A lot of people are kind of like upset about this in France because these were some, like they found one item back. They got one item back, which was was a crown to the wife of Napoleon.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so they got one item back. One
9%
item.
of the things, I think, was it all 8 are priceless because
Yep.
they either belong to, like you said, Wife of Napoleon or some form of royalty or another.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll also say, for thieves, these guys are a bit sharper than what happened over in Stockholm. Art heists are a tough fucking gig, but jewel heists are a little easier to get away with. Not by
Well, and
much, because these are main pieces of jewelry. It's not like you're going into a fucking Zales, which, once again, do not do this. I'm not giving you fucking advice.
Yeah.
But it's easier to
remember-
wash jewelry than it is for paintings, because paintings are marked, and, you know, the artist's name on it.
Here's the
Everyone
question.
knows who the Mona Lisa is. I mean, come on, it's the fucking Mona Lisa.
Yeah, but here's the question. Here's the question that I gotta pull up on the bear. Okay, why steal something that's priceless? Because the only way you can keep it priceless is not destroying it. Like, the only way you're gonna be able to sell something for $52 million is, like, I hate to say it, if you're gonna rob a place, like the robbery that happened in Britain there a long time ago, where they robbed that jewelry store. That's where you fucking rob. And I don't say you go do that, but if you're gonna do it in Minecraft or in Grand Theft Auto, you rob a place where you know the money's gonna be. You're gonna have a good value to it. Don't rob a Burke.
What these guys managed to take is a bit too hot of a commodity to just hawk off to anybody, because the buyer's also taking a massive risk as well.
Yeah, which means I think it was either some sort of royalty or some sort of outside influence. And to key groups out there, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, they have actually, people have said that they will see these Saudis will have stolen art. And these royal groups will have stolen art. It's like, holy crap. Like, they'll go to their place and it's like, wow, that's actually from XYZ location. And they're like, oh, it's a reproduction. Oh, it's not a reproduction.
Yeah, the chief is ADHD as hell right now. Have an idea. Okay, so inside job. Somebody could have been paid off. Promises exchanged. Yeah, it would have to be something similar to this with the Saudi thing. Because to have the security look the other way through just a promise of a priceless artifact, they would have already had to have the money on deck. It's actually probably the most solid lead some people have. Yeah. Makes the most sense.
There we go. Got some espresso for one day, got something for another.
You don't need espresso right now.
I need that high.
You're too high right now.
I'm fine.
Now come down a few thousand altitudes.
No, I'm good. So, I have an idea viewers want. Oh, okay. Doesn't mean I listened. Okay. No, hey, you do you. You have fun with your own thing.
I was mathing things out. Makes the most sense.
Yeah, but no, I think personally, I think they. I really do wonder, like, how this is going to work out for them, because in all intents and purposes, you're not. who's gonna believe this? Like, why would you sell this in a major way? Like breaking this stuff down isn't worth it. Like, I wouldn't even bother trying to break this shit down. If you try breaking this down, you're not looking at lots of money here. You're looking at like a couple dollars. Okay. You have a choice between 100,000 or $1 million, which could be the amount, or making maybe 1,000. How's that?
Money's
fun?
already on deck.
Yeah, I guarantee you they were half paid. I guarantee they were already paid.
I already got this matched out.
Okay, go for it.
Like you said, the Saudis, knowing that they got oil tycoons, big heads, they're not the first time they're caught with something like this.
Yeah.
For it to be an inside job like this with the security forces, most people don't do things with just a promise. The money already had to exchange hands, or is already on deck. And both sides have witnessed, okay, here's the dosh. You do your part, we do our part.
Yep.
And I'm sure the robbers themselves probably got half payment, or whenever they turn into whatever the location is, it's probably paid in full right there for a job well done. The only extra money that had to be spent was covering with the security footage and maybe finagling with renting some equipment like those cranes.
Yeah. And then the scooters, most likely rented by someone. I don't know if they're gonna be able to catch these guys, but okay, because for example, the guys who I can't remember the place there. I can't remember. It was somewhere. I think it was in Britain. I can't remember the theft, but what time the theft was. But there was a theft in Britain. I remember vaguely. They robbed one of these super like pricey jewelry stores. They melted down all the gold. They melted down all the jewelry. They found the gems and the gold, but they couldn't do anything about it because how do you prove that wasn't something they already had? Like, you can't prove that in that situation where so all they did was confiscate the gold because they couldn't prove where it came from. The guys stayed quiet. They got away with it. And they had more gems and money, man. Like, if you there's a lot of times where people have done that back in the day. Like, there are several major robberies that I remember, like, just in general, where it was just safer to do something without the priceless artifact. Like, at that point, when you're stealing from the Louvre, like, I hate to say it, damaging items at the Louvre is bad. Stealing from it, where you're just going to destroy the objects, is even fucking worse, in my personal opinion. That's just my own, 2 cents on the matter. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I feel like that's where we get into the problem of, fuck, like you're going to steal a bunch of gems and rip it apart. Like, fuck, that's not worth it. It's still interesting, and I'm shocked France even brought it up, because the way France has been quiet with what's been going on in their country lately, I'm very, very surprised that we haven't found out of it.
Something besides riots and immigrants, let's be honest. It's something that isn't what's been going on constantly.
Maybe you're right. I could see that being a thing, but no. It really makes me wonder, do these people really think they're getting away with something at that point? Like, I mean, running away with that money, fuck, don't get busted. Like, everything now, this is why a lot of electric currency has become a thing. And this is why the fear that we ever have something that wipes out the fucking power, man. Because how many people carry hard currency on them now? Not that fucking many.
Yeah, if it's someone like me, it's usually like emergency money. It's like, hey, it's rainy day today, and I got a 20 to go by, some shit like that. Other than that, no, I'm not carrying my full bank account in my back pocket.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like yeah, I carry about $20 on me usually. I try to carry $20 on me. No guarantee I'm going to be carrying $20 on me every month, but like, I mean, you got to really worry about that now. Like, how much of this is going to be that situation made worse as time goes on? Like, I mean, could you imagine tomorrow all power? Like, for one, could you if let's say, okay, power goes out tomorrow, completely goes out. How the fuck are you going to get groceries if there's no power anywhere?
Yeah, honestly, I only got two choices. The pocket change that I have, that'll probably help me for like the next few days to the week, depending on how I spend it, and taking the bus to the food bank.
And good luck. Oh, how are you going to take the bus? There's no power. Like, if we had an EM incident, man, that wiped out everything, man, we are fucked. Like, we are truly fucked electronically. Like, because how many people actually carry currency on them? Like, hard currency.
Who the fuck would drop an EMP?
Dude, we can get hit by a solar flare that could wipe out everything. Like, this is an actual thing. Like, if this solar flare is strong enough, it could send us back to the Dark Age instantly. Sorry for giving.
Chief, no, not another cup of coffee for this morning. I think you've had enough.
Never!
You've had enough coffee. You are wound well up. And you just simmer down.
Saying from an electronic standpoint, how would you do that? Like, this is why I've always said the crypto thing always bothered me, because I'm like,
crypto's just a pyramid scheme out and out.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, from the perspective of, having electronic currency. So, what I'm trying to say is, when I'm talking about the money situation with this criminal organization, dude, there's so much that could cause them more problems by them having that actual cash. It's not worth having that actual cash. It's not feasible.
What the hell are you talking about?
So, what I'm talking about with the fact that they stole the jewelry, and if they broke it down, the actual cash they'd get for it would be so insignificant that, like, they'd have to sell it online, which that causes its own paper trail.
Why would they break it down? Assuming that they are going with the running theory.
I'm just coming from the perspective of the reasons why they would never break it down. It's so finicky this way to do that. So the easier way to do that is to already have somebody ready to buy that object. If you're stealing something like that, if you're actually trying to steal something, my thought process is, then you already have a buyer. That's where I'm coming from. There has to be a buyer already ready to go. That's the way I'm going at it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Granted,
and then
you could be clarifying for other people, but this is something I already had. Like, I know. No one does a job like this.
That's literally how I was looking at it, and that's literally how I see it.
Okay, so you're doing it for the other people, so they understand. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah,
like, who doesn't know that? And then I remember, oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're talking to other people.
Yeah. I'm also, I also went off on a little bit of a tangent of electronic money and how a lot of people don't carry electronic money anymore, don't carry real currency on them anymore.
Yeah, well, that's also because in the criminal world, cash is king, alright? Plastic has too much of a paper trail and can be frozen.
Yep, true that. Cash is king. Gold is better, but cash is king. It all depends on what type of gold. The problem is like any currency, like cryptocurrency is best used for, drug exports. From what I was reading on the studies of what's being used for human trafficking, A lot of that is crypto right now. That's literally cryptocurrency right now. And apparently PayPal, wonder if PayPal knows about it. That was done recently. They're talking about that in a study there a couple years ago. I looked at it. It's like, yeah, PayPal is being used to do illegal shit. Does that surprise you, Bob?
No, because with everything, there's always a spider web under it, and under that, there's another one.
Yep.
I mean, how many PDF files are found on Discord? And Discord's just there as a form of social media. That's all its purpose.
No, not as much as people think, but yeah, it's up there. Like there was more
PayPal.
Yeah, I think there was more functional furries that were on the server, and it was a huge LGBTQ society group at one point.
Speaking of furries, I don't know why I thought it would be a really funny idea if out of nowhere Hassan Piker went to a furry convention and then people dressed as dogs started tasing him with tasers.
I would not condone the violence on anybody, but
I don't condone the violence, but I could see that as like a Sora AI video.
Yeah, I look left, I look right. That's all I'm gonna say is I'm looking left and I'm looking right, but I do not condone the violence of anybody.
You crossing the street?
Yeah. Nope, not crossing them streams. Okay, so
the street. Like,
street.
Look left, look right, look both ways before you cross the road.
No.
Come on, basic safety that you learn when you're a kid.
When have I done that? And I'm such an orc. If someone was stupid enough to hit me with a car, it's like I do more damage to the car the way these cars are built nowadays.
Doubt, but okay.
I had a micro car not too long ago. I was walking down the street, and one of those little micro cars was on the sidewalk, and the guy bumped me, and I turned and looked and went. I just kind of looked at him, and I'm thinking to myself, that thing is so top heavy. I can just kind of breathe softly, and that thing will fall over. I like those little cars, by the way. A friend of a mutual friend of ours got a little micro car, not like a mini, but a micro. No, sorry, a mini car. Sorry. Micro are the small little ones that are existing now. That are basically the mobility scooters. They've converted mobility scooters into micro cars, Bob.
Yeah, they had that over in India for the longest time. Those little tricycle-looking things.
Yeah, but no, they actually have an actual car, and it actually has AC and all that shit.
What was that one British vehicle?
I kind of want to buy one. Okay.
I think it was British, where it had that tri-wheel design. It looked like a little sedan.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know, but I kind of want one myself. Not because of any other valuable reason other than the fact that I could use it to get groceries and shit. It's a self-contained device, so I could drive it during the winter. I just don't know if I'd want to drive that on the fucking roads. Not in this town, to get run over. But I buy $400, $500 worth of groceries. I got enough food to last me a while, and I put as my food starts to shrink in my freezer. What I do is I throw ice buckets in my fridge, ice things, so I can freeze it and keep stuff frozen. Yeah, I have water bottles I have bottles of soda I fill up just for the purpose of reloading it, so that I always have a functional aspect to keep that stuff cold. Because as long as that's cold, you still have a deep freezer, right? Because I've had power outages that have lasted for up to 12 hours over the years. And yeah.
It's typically an October thing as well. The fall season is just either a surge or there's a power outage. Sometimes during the summer, I think this summer there were a total of 4 or 5 power outages for my area. Though
I
they
was like,
always seem to happen when nobody's up. You know, they'd happen at like 2 in the morning.
you want to know why,
and
right?
Get fixed at like 5.
Yeah. It's 2 and 5. That's the AC's tripping. Because the ACs will have what are called an automatic connector thing. Like, because people don't turn those off. What people will do is they'll run them in a cycle. So the ACs will turn on X time. So all ACs will legitimately do this nonstop. So because it's not on a functional cycle, you'll get like, you know, like 4,000 people. Oh wait, I have to get an idea what the views will. Okay, we get 12-hour outages here once a month. Yeah, I know that is terrifying. For a guy that likes to make all his food at the beginning of the month, I have grown into the habit of putting like bottles of water, like frozen bottle. Like I keep 2 liters of soda for the sole purpose of throwing that in the bottle later, just to make sure that when I still have food in there, because best case scenario, I'm gonna open up the other window. I might even let some more air out in this one too. Well, I'm opening
Come on,
up.
Chief. You're over in the Arctic. You could probably just put the food out the window. Keep it
Not
cold.
soon, yeah. I actually do that with soda. That is actually a constant soda thing for me. I will put a 12-pack of soda right next to my window.
I remember winter in Chicago was kind of the same way. Right next to the window. You can pretty much refrigerate anything there.
Yep. Damn it, this thing just keeps
I always
falling over.
hated how hot it got in the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
And it was always, you had to do the off and on thing. Because it's like, outside was bone-chilling cold, but the inside, if you stop the cold air from flowing in, it just gets so humid that you're sweating.
Yeah, and
moving, you're sweating. And obviously we can't control the heating, because that's for an entire barracks going throughout the entire building.
Yeah. No, I don't
know how people can be that comfortable with heating that hot.
Yeah, same here.
Maybe for women it's a little different, because I hear women don't keep their body temperature as much and they prefer warmer areas. But as a guy, as a larger guy, because even in the Navy, I wasn't fucking ripped, but I was still large. Broad fucking shoulders. Yeah. Having that much heat, fucking awful.
Yeah. But that's the second time that fan's fell. It's every time I'm dealing with this fan, it like keeps falling over. It's like, God damn it! I don't want to get rid of it because it's my best fan. It's funny. It's the fan that barely works properly, but it has a good vibration for sleeping, and I use it. I have to drag it over to get some air in my apartment.
A lot of people looked at me that like I was crazy whenever it's like, dude, just keep your room cold and it's easier to clean. Like,
anyway, Gamer says, keep them in the fridge. They'll still be cool even if the power's out. Also, I use those those bottles of water to make ice bottles for that very purpose. If I had a freezer, years ago I learned my lesson when it came to freezers and stuff. When I used to have a freezer, I used to keep just ice water in there, and I barely had the freezer on during certain periods. As for soda, back in the day, I still do this today, I will put cans of soda right next to my window. I'm going to make every new JRPG I play now all about how it's better than Final Fantasy VI. Okay, good. See, Bob, now it's just now you've got Gamer Gosh. She's going to constantly complain about Final Fantasy VI. Congratulations.
Why am I to blame?
She put up a bunch of stuff while you were talking and you didn't look at the chat.
No, because you've been cutting me off reading the chat.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, because someone's gonna watch the chat. Hey, Aros. Hello. No, but my thought process with the matter is, yeah, I got what you're saying with the Chicago thing. It for me, it's a matter of protecting the situation at hand when it comes to keeping my stuff hot, like hot and cold. Like I have a space heater, and I also have a heating pad, and I have a heating blanket. So I have everything covered to a point. You know what? I might just come back here when I get my NPC follower, just so I don't have to do this by myself, because I really don't want to risk doing this by myself. But no, I got what you're saying, my friend. Like, yeah, I get what you're going with. So, yeah, no, I don't get. Women do that too all the time. We get this weather. Well, okay. In my previous building, I had a lot of times where I'd have, they'd be like, "Oh, I want why is it so cold here? Why is it so this here?" It's like, it's not that cold. Like, I would have girls turn on the heat in my apartment all the time. This was just so freaking often. Where I'd have just the wind, I'd have to close the window, open the window, close the window, open the window, open the window, close the window. This was a constant thing in my scenarios, man. It just really annoyed me as a whole.
It's always easier to keep a fucking jacket on.
Yeah. Oh, like I'm buying. Once I want to replace my Snuggie, man. That's what I used to use. I used to have my Snuggie all year. I just wore a Snuggie.
As seen on TV.
Yep. Oh, fuck yeah. Those are so awesome.
Rare as seen on TV W moment.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I wear Snuggies. I don't deny that I love the Snuggies. Get them Snuggies, baby!
The only thing that's stupid about the Snuggie commercial was a lot of the footage is shot during spring and summer months.
Yeah.
That's not the time you're gonna need a Snuggie.
Yeah, exactly. But I use the Snuggies. Men who don't... Oh yeah, I use the giant big Snuggies or the big... I like the idea of the carry blanket. Oh, you know what I used to have, actually? I also had a poncho I used to wear all the time.
Love ponchos.
Yeah. I used to have a full poncho. Don't have one now, but, because again, I had that for years. And I used to wear that everywhere. I used to wear just this giant wool poncho. Hey, it kept me warm. How's the house hippos doing? I'll look into it later, but we're hoping good.
I was about to read that.
Okay.
No, I'd say I think you got it. I'll let you handle it. I'll just be here. So we already talked about the Louvre.
Yep.
Is there anything else on the docket, or do you want to keep talking about the Snuggies?
No, I was going to talk about just like I said. We're at the point where we're just talking about stuff. Yeah, no, it's I'll look into it later, but I know I had a couple people that wanted to buy some, so we'll see how it goes. I have a friend of mine that's getting paid at the end of the month. I think he's going to pick up one, he said. So, it's only a matter of time now. We're so close. I guess we could talk about Vampire the Masquerade if you want, and talk about how bad this new Vampire the Masquerade looks.
I actually haven't been looking into that at all.
I have. Oof. I'm not spending the money.
Hell, you wouldn't even spend the money if it was good. You'd wait. I know you already.
Yeah. I've made all of $40 a year So on spring. Okay, well we're gonna see what happens. I'm hoping to make more than $40, but maybe we'll make $20. Maybe we'll make 10. I don't know. Maybe we won't make any money. Maybe we missed. Maybe when House Hippo was popular 6 months ago, like super popular again, and people were paying attention to it, maybe we should have done it then. But now we might be in the problem of
What the hell? People were paying attention to House Hippo?
Yeah, it became a big meme again for a bit.
Where?
It just was for a bit. It was just on Twitch for a while, or sorry, X or Twitter. It became something again, and it just now we might have missed our chance.
Okay.
And everyone I've talked to says they want one, so it's a great joke. And I think it's a good meme. It's old enough that we could get away with it, and you could consider it nostalgia, and that's what we're gunning for. Alrighty, so we're going through the bad guys right now, but yeah. So Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Okay. First off, why the fuck is there only one save function?
Talking about something like...
In a modern RPG, one save file.
Ew.
Right? Yeah, I'm not the only one, right?
Ew.
Right there, that is a big problem. Like, look at this. I have at least 3. I have 3 saves. I have 3 of them, boys and girls. And this is a fucking ancient video game. This is a brand new thing, and it only has one save file. That right there is gross.
I guess the DEI hires thought multiple save files were racist or something.
Okay. Well, this game had gone through so much shit. Also, your elder vampire, you only get it's one character. No male female conversion. It is only female. Character's name is Pyre.
It's a lame name.
Yep. Yeah, Pyre, vampire.
Yeah, that's a real lame name. Because normally, vampires wouldn't want to be on a pyre.
Yeah, and vampire. It's basically the half of it. All it is vampire without the vamp. That's it.
Yeah, just put vamp and it's already a masquerade violation.
Yeah. One of the Nosferatus hangs out with the goddamn fucking, not the Tremere, why that name? What are those super rich expensive ones? The ones with the seduction.
Well, there's the seductive ones that are sluts, and then there's the Malkavians, which
not the Malkavians. We're not talking Malkavians. The rich ones. Malkavians aren't rich. They're insane.
Okay, those are the insane ones. Jesus, tone it down.
Sorry. Because
Ventru?
I think the Ventru or the Lestat. No, not the Lestat. One second here. Let's pull out the other one. I can't remember the name of the clans anymore.
Yeah, you're talking about the ones that can't drink blood from like the lesser people, like you drink from the homeless.
Here, hold on. Vampire the Masquerade clans. I'll get you the clans now. If my tablet decides to say hi, how are you? My tablet's like, you're turning me on. You know what? I gotta make a habit of this tablet every once in a while, just to like turn off the do not disturb, and make sure to to just deactivate everything on this tablet, because like this really does fight me on stuff. Okay, all right, so fuck off.
Tremere?
I think they was the Tremere. Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2 Tribes. Clans. I guess clans would be more better. Yeah, I think it was the Tremere. Yeah. No, that's the mages. That Turador. That's who they were. The Tuador. I don't rub. So, okay, you have a... Okay, the Nosferatu are super ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. They are complete disgusting. Like, their parts of their bodies are either off-morphic, their skin is peeling off, they really do pale. Like, it's so aggro that these guys do what they do. Like,
They're
it's kind of
ghouls.
they're not
They're
ghouls.
They're like Fallout ghouls with how ugly and stinky they are.
No, because not all of them have stinks. It's just the best way to put it is they're disgusting. They're disgusting in their appearances. They don't look the best. They don't like. They're just kind of gross. Look, and actually, that's one of the when people get converted by their clans. Sometimes they actually go after vain and beautiful people. They purposely do that. A lot of the Nosferatu will convert people against their will because they look pretty and shit. Like, they actually fucking like to fuck with the beautiful people. So you got a guy. You got this guy. You got a Nosferatu, an ugly guy, morphic, looks like a giant hunchback. And he's talking about how good his sex life is and stuff. And he's one of your mateable options. You can bang the Nosferatu.
I'd see it's worded for my pleasure.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's just kind of get into the Nosferatu. I don't know if they'll have the Nosferatu in here for clans, but they are
My favorite.
they are
my number one.
Yeah.
Fuck you, they're the best. Besides maybe the Malkavians, the crazy ones.
Yep.
It's like those two are the best.
Yeah. I'm just going to the Bloodlines wiki. Here's what Nosferatu are damn good at what we do. No one even argues with that. If you want to know, if you want found, come to us. Inzov was not a bad place, but to be an afterlife. Nosferatu.
Oh my God, can you read?
No, not today. I'm having a little bit of an issue today with my reading. It's just a little
Coffee.
No, you know what it is? Black. The white and the black is messing with my eyes today. Oh, there we go.
The black on white, like normal parchment paper.
No, like the black on white, as in black with white. I don't know. For some reason, that's messing with the eyes today. Okay, one of the playable clans. They're the damnedest of the damned. The Nosferatu are disgusting and have a frightening appearance, which this means that they can only use the sewers, and if they're seen by humans, they are basically, you violate the masquerade. Like, the masquerade is a very important thing in the game. Like,
Yeah,
you do not want to violate this.
Or else the Catholic Church is coming knocking on your door and wiping the whole city.
It's not just the Catholic Church. It's like the masquerade can be a big problem with other people, man. When the vampires are found, man, shit gets bad. So they try to hide the masquerade as best they can. It's a big no-no to do that.
That's why the Nosferatu, you could have just said they're walking masquerade violations.
Yeah. So here you have a walking masquerade violation. You have a guy who really shouldn't be on the mainstream. And I'm thinking to myself, this guy's hanging out with the Troubadours. These are guys that, like, you know, they're that's like you walking into Hassan Piker's house. They don't like you. He doesn't want you there. So as far as he's concerned, it's like it's like being a dog. It's like being a puppy in his house. You're the common folk. Place. That's what a fucking Nosferatu should be. And this guy is mouthing off to a Troubadour. Nosferatu are tough, but like I wouldn't want to fuck with a vampire that's way older than me and start mouthing off and cocking off. Like I have anything else that woman is not gonna get from the next Nosferatu that she decides to hire. You are not someone that they should be keeping around. So that the fact that this guy is there is silly. Okay. Now, here's the other thing. This game has an interesting thought process when it comes to Malkavian. When your character wakes up, by the way, only female in a game where like the original game, you could play male and female to almost every clan. Yeah, we do not talk about the masquerade. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. Okay, Gamer Goddess probably doesn't know that much about Vampire the Masquerade. That person even knows this. You don't do it. So take the fact that you have a Nosferatu playing up a role and being buddy-buddy with one of the most richest group out there. Like if you walked into a Troubadour's house as a Nosferatu, I'd have you sitting in the back next to the fucking toilet, waiting for me to discuss you. And I wouldn't send you a message, Bob. You know what I would do to your ass, Bob? You being a Nosferatu, a disgusting, filthy Nosferatu, probably going to spread disease through my fucking place. I would have someone send you a note. I'd have a ghoul send you a fucking note. Yeah, and that person knows.
And that's the thing. Troubadours are probably the only clan that does that, even when Nosferatus have more power over them, because just like engineers on a ship, Nosferatus are lords of the underworld.
Yeah, they know
everything that goes on under the surface is a Nosferatu operation. Anything. Yeah. And they love their secrets. And they love making mazes. That's what I love about Nosferatu. They're like lore keepers and they like making mazes.
Yeah. They're the sewer. They are there's if you want to know why sewers are so convoluted, and like if you go to a place that's super convoluted and weird and has weird placement and architecture and shit, most likely if you were in the world of darkness, there's either one of two things: a Nosferatu worked on that and made that, or or that's actually secretly a Nosferatu spot.
Yeah,
and don't be pretty.
Everyone has their, what'd you say, vice?
Yeah.
Like, we have the Anarchs, which must at least, like, go blood rage and go to a mosh pit and throw shit around. We have the Troubadours, which must be, I must be the king of the party. Yes. The Nosferatu's vices is secrets and forbidden knowledge. If there is a book that has some unknown forbidden knowledge, they will do their damnedest to get their hands on it, and if there's lock and key, open that fucking lock, and they'll keep at it and play months and years long games just for that one book. Yep. I want to know what's in that book.
Yep. Exactly right.
That's why I love the Nosferatu. They're fucking great.
Yeah. And the Nosferatu are not the worst race out there for that, and they're fun. They're fun. They're one of the more fun races. You really want to have a fun time with your players. Nosferatu are probably the best way to go.
Another thing that's great about them, their lore, like their magic, because every clan has their magic. The
Their
one way a
technical-
Nosferatu can go out in public, and it would only be with one individual, is with like Charm Person. They have the ability to charm one individual, and it's a good charm. It's a really good charm spell. It's where a normal person would be like, "Oh yeah, this is my buddy Fred. Don't you know Fred?" And Fred's wearing like a hood and a balaclava, and you can't see him. It's like, is Fred okay? Oh yeah, Fred's just cold.
Yeah. No. What they'll do is the other thing they have the ability of Unseen Shadow. They have the ability to they can almost like shift into the shadows. They can go, one of their other abilities was the ability to go unnoticed. They could walk through a crowd, and if you're strong enough in their powers, they can't see you. You're just completely unseen.
And that's why they're really good spy masters.
Yep.
Like I said, any underground operation is run by Nosferatus, even though the Triador would take credit for it.
Yep.
There's the real lords of the underworld.
Yeah, and they're so powerful in some ways in that way. Like, they actually do have some really unique powers. They're not my favorite clan. Mine was always the Tremere or the Brujah. You know, both reasons valid why you guys can figure it out real quick. But, yeah, but the
Narcissism with anarchy. Yeah, it kind of fits.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Okay, your vampire pyre bites and drains the life out of a Malkavian. Which, by the way, the Malkavian aren't playable in this game. I think so.
DMT blood much?
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be one hell of a trip.
Yeah. They what happened is his soul is trapped inside Pyre, and he'll talk and say stuff to you. So not only are you playing the story of Pyre being a sheriff,
Bruhaha.
yeah, like not only are you playing not only do you have the soul of this, like, you know, not only are you playing this super old vampire, which looks like she's like from fucking tomorrow yesterday. I really don't like her outfits. I don't like her design. Like, I do not like the way she looks. Like, she just, in one way. But this character is, what the fuck were they thinking with that? I'm like, you're taking a character, now not only are you playing one story, but you have to play another story. And playing that other story, unfortunately, means nothing because the guy's already fucking dead. It doesn't help you. And now there's a Malkavian trapped in your fucking head. Now,
yeah, that it doesn't sound comfortable.
No, it doesn't. Well, I mean, look at the one Malkavian you had to deal with in the original Vampire the Masquerade, Little Miss Blonde Hair, and pigtails. I mean, by the way, a horror story of a character, which we're not even 100% sure if her horror story is real or not, because she's a fucking Malkavian, and you can't 100% assume that a Malkavian is telling you the 100% truth, because unfortunately, that's the problem of a Malkavian.
Oh, my favorite thing about Malkavian, like with the playthrough of a Malkavian, is just talking to a stop sign.
Yep.
There's something funny about just talking to a fucking stop sign.
Yeah, they really do. They really do have the most coolest fucking I usually suggest players don't play a Malkavian at first. It's usually my suggestion is usually Brujah, Tremere, or Gangrel. Or not Gangrel.
Yeah,
the Werewolf Clan.
Yeah, I think that is Gangrel, because dog Gangrel. That's how I remembered it, was growling.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nosferatu and the nut jobs you want for a more experienced playthrough, because they completely changed the game.
Yeah, when you're playing a Troubadour, the reason I don't say playing a Troubadour, because Troubadours are good, but they have like that instant charm effect. And, you know, unfortunately, Vampire the Masquerade does not play good when it comes to the last bits of the game. So you are legitimately forced to, how to put it bluntly, you're going to get into combat one way or another. And when playing a Troubadour, you're going to spend most of the time just telling people, hey, yeah, you know, charm. So why wouldn't you just basically play the entire game charming everybody? Because that's the way it works.
That's the gameplay, 100% speech.
Yeah. No, you know what? I don't like giving the 100% speech. I actually do like games where you can do that, actually. There are quite a few games. Steamworks of Arcana is one where you can get away with that. But if you can ever beat Steamworks of Arcana, go fuck yourselves, whoever made that game. Oh man. Okay, I love Steamworks of Arcana, but there are so many there's so much shit that's either too broken or not broken enough. And I mean, I hate that game for some things, love the game for others. It's one of those games where you're just like, one of the greatest, worst American RPG of all time is Steamworks of Arcana. So, okay. So, this game has you from Mulcavian in your head. That's bad. So now, instead of playing your story, you're playing another guy's story too. That really doesn't matter. In all intents and purposes, because he's fucking dead. And you fucking ate him already. Now, let's get back to the fun that is the other vampires that exist, the Thin Bloods and all that shit. For most of the combat, now this is where Bob's gonna get pissed. Okay, Bob, how would you feel? You know, you like getting all these special abilities when you play your clans, right?
Yeah, like once again, Nosferatu.
Yeah.
They have a lot of my favorite style of spells when it comes to any magic system. I like the technical spells. Yeah, sure. You got your fireballs and shit. It's like, nah. I like the really technical ones, like being able to hide better and shit.
They don't have fireballs. That's more of a mage thing.
I know. But I'm saying, like, in any other magic system in any game, give me the cool techie spells that do better stealth, invisibility, open doors and locks and shit. I like those spells that have that unique application. That feels like real magic to me. Because anybody can just throw a fireball.
Okay, so this is where we're gonna have fun with you, Bob. Okay, what if I told you that regardless of whatever clan you play, as long as you're willing to grind it out and get blood points, you can get every power from every fucking clan that's
No.
Playable.
Just no.
Yeah, all of them.
No.
How do you like the fact that you can get all the Tremere special effects?
No. Bad. Boo. Stinky.
Yeah, basically
because that removes the whole point of playing as a specific clan.
Yep.
The reason you play as the clan is not just for the role-playing aspect, but they have unique lores and vampiric abilities.
Yep.
Like, what was it? The Gangrel and the Bruja are just absolute monsters in melee combat.
Yep. Oh, yeah. The Bruja have 100 fist technique. That's their special ability. They punch like 100 times, and their final punch does this damage and knockback. They literally go Kenshiro on your ass.
Yes.
But I'm thinking to myself, how is this, viable? There's no reason to play any other clan now. There really is no reason. When you can steal the blood techniques from every clan.
What are you, fucking Kane?
Yeah. Yeah, kind of stupid, right?
This is why I'm always of the mindset of, yes, I like to adapt and train to be adaptable, But I also understand the importance of each class getting their specific spells and weapons.
Yeah.
I can understand, hey, the soldier archetype may use weapons that everyone else can use, and then he has his more specialized ones. Same with like the stealth class. The stealth class, whatever it may be, will have something that's specialized to him, but everybody will have this pool that they can take from. Like, no matter what vampire clan you are, you can use a gun.
Yeah. Oh,
But
that's the other thing. No gun use.
What is this, fucking California?
No melee weapon use. Your character, if he wants to fight, here's where it gets fun. If you want to use a gun, you TK your guns. You telekinetically aim your guns at people. If you want to use a bladed weapon, you telekinetically grab the bladed weapon and throw it around.
Wait,
Yes.
so I'm thinking of like Half-Life, where you have the gravity gun, so you just hold it in front of you, and
Yeah.
somehow you're pulling the trigger. It's not
Yep.
your hand holding onto the gun.
Yep.
Was this supposed to be like a VR game or something? What the
No.
fuck?
No, not at all. How stupid, right?
Just play the first Vampire Masquerade. Just play the first one.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how
honestly-
short it is.
Well, don't play the first Vampire Masquerade. Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Remember the first Vampire
Bloodlines.
Masquerade? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought that was the first one. I thought Bloodlines was the first
No,
one.
no, there's another Vampire the Masquerade game, and it's fucking awful. It's one of the more janky Masquerade.
Okay, yeah, play Bloodlines.
Play Bloodlines.
Just
Yeah.
play
I
Bloodlines.
agree.
The
I
writing's
agree.
better. It doesn't matter how short the game is.
It's not a short game. That game fucking take you up to 24 hours.
Depending.
No, it could take even longer than that if you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Like I said,
If you're
depending.
playing Nosferatu, it's even longer. You have to fucking run around like a crazy person.
I'll say again, depending. Depends
Yep.
if you know what you're doing and if you don't. Your first playthrough will take a while. Yeah, you'll probably be at it for a week.
Like, I like the fact that you, like, I also like the fact you get, like, also, I gotta be honest, how is it that a game that's over 20 years old, still, the characters still look more pretty than the fucking than fucking goddamn modern day? Like, these
Oh yeah,
characters
Pyre,
look disgusting.
the nicotine grandma. Because I saw that character and I was like, I understand you're a vampire, but unless you're Nosferatu, aren't all vampires somewhat youthful?
No, that what they're trying to say is that she got turned when she was old, which is technically a no-no. But you know, some people have so much wisdom. Like the Tremere are one of those clans that if you're really smart and you're like really intelligent, they'll turn you just because you're super intelligent. Like they want that brightness, they want that intelligence, they want that smarts. And even though you don't have it, like yeah, they'll go
Probably-
after people who are
Probably
really,
so the room won't be room temperature anymore.
yeah, because the Turador don't do that. The Turador always go for the rich, wealthy and stuff. But the Tremere are always about the magic. You know, where Nosferatu are all about the secrets, the Tremere are always about intelligence.
What's the Romanian bloodline? The one that is like Vlad the Impaler.
Ventrue, I
They
think.
They make furniture out of people and shit.
Oh, I don't know the name of that clan. Oh, what's the name of that?
I remember the guy in Bloodlines had like one of the coldest lines. Is it my appearance that you're terrified of? Or how much that I know about you that you're truly scared of?
I don't know the name of that clan. That's not one of the big clans. I'm gonna be right back, guys. But yeah, 1 second here. Yeah, but I really do think that.
I think it's
that's,
Samices.
yeah, to me, Tremiches. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
Tremiches.
Samices. Yeah, so those people. Yeah, turning people into furniture. I don't know how they managed to keep everything from rotting. That's the real miracle. Because there's still blood and wet bone in there, so it's like, how do you stop it from rotting?
That's part of their magic, by the way, if you're wondering. Some of them can actually, it's so fucking crazy. Some of them have the ability of, this will floor you. Some of them have the ability, Bob and chat, some of them have the ability to legitimately, like, keep you alive. So you can be a living fucking chair. Imagine being a sofa for all eternity.
Oh, and it's probably not just you because it's a sofa, so you also have some neighbors that are attached to you as well.
Yeah, that clan is terrifying. Like, truly fucking terrifying. Like, I fear that clan more than any other clan in the game.
Yeah. Because actually, yeah, in Bloodlines, if I'm not mistaken, that is Vlad the Impaler.
No, it's not Vlad the Impaler.
Okay. Because they also had the Brujah guy.
Vlad is actually. What is Vlad the Impaler? 1 second, I'll actually look him up. What clan he is?
Could have sworn he was Sameses.
Vampire the Masquerade, Vlad the Impaler. I think he has his own clan now, too.
Because I know Edward Teach, Blackbeard, is like the lead of the Brujah or the Gangrels, one of those two.
Okay, so this is his official clan. I'll tell you his clan in a second here. Clan. Oh, he is Trimichis.
Yeah.
You are right. You are right, but he is not. He's not that Trimichi. That's not him.
Okay, it's not. I could have sworn that was him.
Nope, that was not Vlad Tepes. I know. They took a lot of those guys out. Like, one of the clans that used to be part of the clans is another guy that had his own thing going. And, yeah, I can't remember all of them. Like I said, there's so many different clans in the game. That's kind of the way she goes. I didn't know he was Trimichi, so I'm actually kind of surprised, but that wasn't him.
Yeah, it's because,
I thought he was Trudador, actually.
He was, like, one of the head honchos of the bloodline.
Yeah. No, he wasn't old. He wasn't. He was an old blood, but he wasn't an ancient blood.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if he's not one of the ones in hibernation, he is like the king head of the clan itself, out of all the active elders.
Yeah, he's the head clan of Seattle. Or no, was that Hollywood? Yeah, it was Hollywood. I apologize. Seattle's the wrong place. Yeah, he's not the head of the clan. I think the head of the clan is somebody else. I can't remember who that is, but he's one. If I remember correctly, that's one of the few clans that actually still has an active Old Blood Elder that actually exists.
You gotta love the concept of this
Yeah.
this Romanian noble who wait, no, is it Romania or Transylvania?
He's Romanian. He's
Romanian. And it's like, oh, he's just a head honcho in the United States. It's like, what the fuck? Why are you over here in the U.S.?
That wasn't. I'm almost certain that wasn't Vlad the Impaler. Because I can't see them. That's like, you know, because there are vampire, like, for example, that's like that's such a controversial person. Like, there are a lot of people who are vampires in the setting, like, legit, like, there's certain World War II guys that are actually vampires now. And others that are werewolves.
Oh, okay, so the guy I'm thinking of, his name was Andre?
Yeah.
Andre Samisi?
Yeah. Yeah.
What a fucking mutation to have.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
when I looked at him, I don't even think vampire, I think fucking alien.
Or demon, yeah. Remember, vampire. I actually believe that's one of the few clans that probably ties itself to a demon.
Could be with their fucking flesh art.
Yeah, like demonic possession. I know Jack the Ripper was Tamichi as well, if I remember correctly.
Maybe. I know, what's his name from Shadow Man, Mama's Boy, would definitely be Tamichi.
Yeah. That would be an interesting idea, the Shadow Man universe and the Vampire the Masquerade universe melding into one, because Jesus fuck. That would explain so much, to be honest.
Yeah.
But then you got the Geist universe, which is really interesting. That's an interesting setting. Nothing like, because the Geist universe is one of two things. It's either super ghosts, it's either like ghosts, super ghosts, or it's like, you know, space combat, like it's like demon combat setting. It's really fucking wild.
So I'm looking into it. There's Smiling Jack, but that's a.
I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty certain Jack the Ripper actually was a legit vampire. You just can't. I'm pretty certain.
Smiling Jack was a pirate.
Yeah.
Back in the Age of Sail days.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it right now. Jack the Ripper. It's doesn't seem to be anything official. It's like people on Reddit theorizing which clan you think he'd be a part of.
I was certain Jack the Ripper was actually a thing. I vaguely remember it. Maybe that was just like that could have been one of those like part of the D&D like one of those side books or something like that. But I vaguely remember reading that. Remember, back in the day, there's so much D&D or fantasy lore books that are just impossible to fucking find. Good luck finding them. Because they were out of print or they lost print and stuff, and what was canon and what isn't canon got kind of lost in the kerfuffle because of it.
Yeah.
Yep. But I would say, yeah, but like, this is what I'm saying. Like, okay, not only are vampire, because like I said, the Tremere, for example, the Tremere is so fucking, like, they are so protective of their secrets. They are not giving an outsider their blood. Good fucking luck. No one.
That's why the
plan.
Nosferatu are always around. They want them secrets. Give them books.
Yeah, they don't give their shit. They're fucking paranoid about this. To the point that, it's not uncommon for Tremere to go fucking scorch earth on the fucking Nosferatu every once in a while. They've gotten in a couple real rough fights over that. They have had issues. They have had times where there's been a problem. And it's kind of funny because it's like, yeah, okay. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, fuck, the fact that this girl's like, hi, here you go, I gave you some blood vial. Hey, gonna give you my powers, here you go. Like, fuck off. Like, you would never have a this is, first of all, a vampire, if you had an old blood running around, drinking the blood of all the other clans, do you know how pissed off other old bloods would be by you doing that?
Hell, I'd say it's
Yeah.
I know the vampires are persecuted by the church, but this is gonna be like one of those cases where the level of persecution is just vampire on vampire right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna crucify you.
Yeah. Okay. Also, the masquerade is pretty much not a thing in the setting this time around. What it is if you start going like hog wild, and someone catches you, the masquerade starts appearing on your little reticle, and when it gets to masquerade broken, you have no chance to fix it. You have no chance to stop it. Someone teleports behind you and instantly stakes you to death. You are destroyed instantly.
Like you can't even kill the witness.
Yeah, no. Once that masquerade bar starts, if you don't find a place to hide or get secretive real quick, the goddamn thing insta kills you. It just, you're dead. I'm like, fuck off. When I saw that, I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I was really mad. Like, it actually made me angry because, like, breaking the masquerade or starting to fuck with the masquerade has negative effects. Eventually, shit will get so hard, you will die. But I'd rather build to that than just fucking instantly fucking end me in the middle of a goddamn fucking game where I'm trying to have fun playing this character. Like, they stole everything from you as a player character, which is really fucking annoying. Because I want to play the game. I don't want fucking the game to play itself. This character, you don't create your own character. You actually have, they make you play a character, which is really fucking annoying. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, what's the reason to play this game? Like, I'm thinking to myself, compared to the original Vampire the Masquerade, what's the point? Like, and it just makes me laugh.
That's been a thing as of late.
Yeah.
A lot of games have become automated. It first started with like Raid Shadow Legends. What is that called? That type of game. Auto Battler, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a roommate in a barracks who did a lot of auto battlers, and I was just like, what's the fucking point? I'm thinking in the back of my mind.
Yeah,
There's
I don't
no purpose to you even having that. And then the other thing is the amount of aim assist I see in a lot of video games is fucking atrocious, to where I have to go in the settings and turn off aim assist because it's just that bad.
I don't mind aim assist in old games. New games, yeah, there really is no room for anything. It just legitimately does it
There
yourself.
should never be aim assist in an FPS, especially if it's a competitive one.
No, I'm okay with it to a point. But no, I'm just saying, like, the fact that this has one save.
It's not like your rifle points in the direction and, you get better target acquisition. No, your bullets actually go off-center to try and lead themselves to the target. Like, they actually curve.
Yeah.
There's a noticeable difference, and it's like, that is stupid.
Yeah. But my feeling towards this is like, okay, as like a fan of the old school Vamp, I see no reason to pick this game up. Like, I actually see no reason. Like, if you just want to play a fun vampire game, I guess that's it. Like, here's a fun vampire game. But I'm like, then all this game is, it's just standing on the body of a game that, in all intents and purposes, wasn't finished. They never finished Vampire the Masquerade. I keep repeating this. Guys, they never did actually 100% that game. That game was always unfinished. So it's just kind of amusing that a game that was unfucking finished has more validity, more breadth, looks more pretty.
Better written.
Yeah, better written. What the fuck? Like, this is absurd. This is actually laugh out loud absurd. Like, this is so Americanized art. Like, okay, again, I like JRPGs. I'm playing one right now. When
I don't even want to call it Americanized. It's like Californiized. Like a very specific subset of America.
Yeah.
Because nobody in the US genuinely likes this shit.
No, like this was so garbage. Like, okay, here's how I look at it, okay? As a fan of the Vamp series, as a fan of this franchise, and having been a fan of this franchise for a very fucking long time, I have no interest in even getting this game, doing anything with this game. Vamp is just the new Bloodlines is garbage. Play the original. Just play the original. The original is far superior. It's janky as fuck, but at least you're playing a game that actually isn't bad. Like, I'd rather play a game that isn't bad versus I got lost while we were talking. I think it's funny. Like, I think it's absolutely absurd. I hate this. Like, I really hate this game. Like, from what I can see, like, if I was to get a copy of this, if they were to give me a review copy, I'd give this a 0 out of 10. I'd say it's absolute trash. Don't bother buying this. Pick up the original.
And that's sad. Play Bloodlines.
Yeah, Bloodline. It went on sale, man. It's goddamn fucking. It was fucking $5 on GOG. Like, and it has a good story. It has a really good story. And I hate saying that. There was a time, boys and girls, that, RPGs had good stories. I don't know what happened. Where did my good story go, man? And ARPGs, man, they don't exist anymore. They are fucking gone. I want my ARPGs to be fucking good, man. This doesn't look good. This feels weak. If you're making something weak, man, I'm not going to enjoy it. Other fans aren't going to enjoy it. We're just going to be like, fucking, who cares? This looks sad. Like, this actually does look sad and pathetic. I don't know what to say, man. I'm just fuck. Here I am hoping for greatness, and we get shit on, man. So that's my thoughts on the new Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. This looks awful. The fact that romance is a secondary bullshit is just kind of laugh out loud funny too. I guess on the plus side, if you want to bang an old lady, they give you the option.
No.
Bob should be used to cougars visiting him every once in a while.
Wow! Wow!
You run into some revolver ocelots in your life there, Bob?
Yeah, run into a revolver ocelot would actually be cool. But no, I have not ran into.
You know what the joke term. I've now made this a joke term. Revolver Ocelot actually means something. Oh, Bob's not gonna like that one. We actually call that something in the world of MILFs.
What, people are in and out like a revolving door? Something.
No, Revolver Ocelots are MILFs that like to peg men.
Ugh.
Bob, they're after you. A Revolver Ocelot. Oh, that was evil.
That's it. Put the old girl down like fucking old Yeller. It ain't coming at me with that shit.
Bob's an exit only man.
Yes.
Damn it, this guy is doing some damage. Luckily, Ruben gets like first strike every time. Like, this guy is insanely fast.
The sandwich?
Yeah, no, Ruben the character, the Ruben the warrior or paladin, I think he is. He moves quick. Because this monster does a lot of damage. Like this thing piles. This thing burns through hit points real quick. But that's just my thought process on the matter. I think it's I think it's kind of silly that we're at this point in the game, and like this Vampire the Masquerade looks bad. Now there are some pluses. The combat, although janky as fuck, the combat apparently is really good. Like it's a solid combat, and the movement is really good. Apparently, that's what I've heard a lot of people say. Okay, time to switch it up to multi-cure and combat. So if you have a guy that actually does a lot of like if you get a lot of movement, that's kind of cool. Apparently it's Dying Light on crack. That's what I've heard people say.
Vampire Masquerade?
Yeah, they say it's Dying Light on crack. The movement in it is like super fast. Like the way you sprint, you can glide, you can run from city top to city top. And the map is actually apparently really big. Like it's a really beautiful looking map.
Okay.
So, you know, there is that. So, you know, there are some good points. And that's probably one of the best things that the game has going for it is that no, it does have a really powerful, like you really do get that like strength for your character. So you know that's a plus. Some of the combat is super fun too. That's what I keep hearing. But like I mean, the biggest problem I keep hearing people say is, and we're gonna say the same thing. It seems to be the same way every way. If this is a Vampire Masquerade game, what the fuck is a vampire like this? This doesn't feel like a Vampire Masquerade. Like the one that came out for the goddamn the OG one, the one that has the really shitty deaths and shit and the weird other stuff, like the RPG one that plays like an action RPG. That one plays more like fucking Vampire the Masquerade. I don't know, man. Like I think we got kind of shit on, to be perfectly honest. Which I'm a little sad. Yeah, I'm sad about that. Like, I do feel like we got kind of pooped. Like,
I
and
don't
here's
like
the
being pooped.
like this game. Yeah, this game has the same fucking thing. Like, it's like Duke Nukem, like forever, man. Like, man, that was like, what the fuck? Like, we spent years waiting for a game that just sucked. How's that fair, man? It's like, fuck off.
Oh yeah, yeah, that Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah.
Because the gameplay for the time was so heavily outdated for FPSs.
Yeah.
I was just like, dude, this is what I'd expect out of a 2008 FPS game that you buy from the video store. Like, not buy, but rent from the video store. This is what I would call a rent game, because you can complete it in, like, a weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's stupid. It's like, yeah. So Vamp we got shit on personally. Which makes me a little sad. Because I really feel like Masquerade was a great game. Like Masquerade could have been amazing. Like, I still can't believe how much they fucked up the art. Like, wow. Like, the art for this game, like, it kind of makes me chuckle. I guarantee that if I was to, like, get LCX to do the art, LCX could have made better art for this game. Like, and if I gave LCX the money and the income, I guarantee the art would look better. And I'm just pissed off because most of the game you fight, like, also, like I said, the level of murder you do in this game is nuts. Like, there's a if it isn't done in front of police or other organizations, you literally just murder everybody violently. It's just like blood. Like, you chop people's fucking heads off. It's like, what the fuck?
If you kill a vampire, do they explode into a fiery skeleton?
No.
Oh, they took that away?
Yep.
That's lame.
No, like, can I be honest? I have a feeling like they were given, like, clip notes on the actual game. That's my theory. That's my honest theory now.
I could see it. They took generalized paragraphs from, like, the source material. They got gists, and it's like, here's the cliff notes of what this does, here's this, here's that. This is what the combat is kind of like.
Yeah. Like, this was sad. Like, this was people trying to make it... Like, they even added the blink from fucking Dishonored. I'm like, okay, like, Dishonored was a great game in a lot of ways. I actually think it's one of the better RPG, like better, like, Western-sized Thief-like game out there. But even I'm like, what the fuck, The first Dishonored. The second Dishonored can go shoot itself.
I don't know what the hate is for the second one. I haven't played it nor seen it.
Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Just play it, you'll find out. It's janky. There's a lot. Well, fuck. There's some issues. There's some real big issues. And I would say, even though technically that Dishonored is on rails, like, it is completely on rails. Like, your options really don't matter one way or another if you think about it.
Yeah. There's only very slight differences.
Yeah.
Typically with dialogue or how people interact.
Yeah, that's about it. Like it really does have a failed system in some ways.
But that's kind of felt like Bioshock 2 specifically.
It did have that feeling, right?
Where you're on rails, but at least your choices matter to an extent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Bioshock 3 in some ways, because that you are totally on rails for that one. Like that is one of those games.
The one where you're on the Sky City. Is that?
Yeah, with Elizabeth and shit.
Yeah, I never played that one.
Your daughter, not daughter.
Goddamn pseudoscience, fucking Fire Emblem.
Yeah, your daughter, not daughter. Not gonna lie, man. Attractive character, because I know they got a woman to do the thing for it. It's like, dang. She hot.
Yeah. Oh, I'll still always love Bioshock 2 just for being able to play as Big Daddy.
I never liked it. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. I hate how they had Big Daddy in that game. Like, you should be super tough. I feel like you're just not tough enough.
You gotta look at the lines. You're a prototype. You
are
like the proto. You're more human than you are mutant. You're stronger than the average guy for sure, but
no, you're not. I got taken out so often by like scrubs, man. I felt like that just felt lame to me.
Oh, you just suck. Okay, that's just you.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can die from the common guys with melee weapons, but okay. Especially the moment you unlock the drill charge, you're unstoppable. Just keep charging.
Yeah, I know, but that was before I unlocked that, you know, like. And I played the harder. Okay, I played harder Bioshock on the harder setting with no problems. Bioshock 2, I got my ass handed to me.
Usually I'm the opposite.
I hated that game. I don't know, like something about that game just rubbed me the wrong way. And that's never a good sign.
The ammo and the resource management was stupid.
That was the other problem I had.
That was the stupid part.
Yep.
Not a fan. At that point, I just focused all my power into the drill. He was like, oh no, I don't have drill fuel. Well, the drill charge does not require drill fuel.
Yep.
And it still counts as a powered strike.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what made it kind of fun. But I don't know. Like I said, I've had problems with that for a while. But I think we're almost at our calling point. We just finished this last area. We cleared them out. We got experience. And I'm still level 22, which kind of 21, which kind of sucks. I should make it to level 23 by the time I'm done this dungeon. I'm gonna hit the fit and save it, and then we will. Yeah, I think we'll call it. I know. Overall, I don't know. Like I said, I'm interested to see what happens. We're gonna have some more fun. I gotta do a little more research on something for tomorrow. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun making fun of Disney again. Hopefully they don't copyright claim every fucking video I have as a retort. Thanks, Disney. Yeah, no. Overall, I don't know, man. What the fuck else can we do with that? Like, just to ruin a franchise like that. Like, the only reason I haven't played Vampire the Masquerade on live stream is because my big fear is if I start playing that, I'll like the chat won't exist. The chat won't fucking exist at that point.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. The chat will be done in my brain. Like I'll look at the chat twice and never register. So my brain won't so I need to kind of be on the ball. Like I could play this game all day, no issues. Like I'll look at I won't have too big issues. But no, that chat, damn, I'd have issues. But I'd like to thank everybody who enjoyed us for the night or the morning, determining on what time it is for you. And we will see you next time on Orc War Chief Reviews on another, I guess it's Mystic Quest tomorrow. Well, wait, I do got to see if I can get a copy of that demo. I have a game I actually want to demo, and we may do a demo tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, have yourselves a very good day, and we'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, join the Patreon, and we will talk to you later. Have a good day / night.